I am lucky enough to be talking here with Modya Silver of Toronto Kindness Week, which is right now happening all this week. Welcome to the broadcast of the Life and Career Coaching Moment this week, Modya.
Thanks so much, Steffi. It's great to be here.
Tell us a little bit about that wonderful logo on your t-shirt and all the excitement and buzz that's happening this week.
Okay. So very quickly, the logo it's a Kindness Week logo, and the image is actually two thumbprints, because the concept behind our kindness program is that we want to make your mark meaningful. So someone goes out and does something in their local community, and it should be a meaningful thing that they're doing. So it's thumbprints to make the mark.
I love it. Tell me why you started Toronto Kindness Week. Why is it important that this city have its own Kindness Week?
I actually think it's important that every city has a kindness week.
I agree.
I just happen to live in Toronto, and I have a teacher who exposed me to character development, character strength development, and we worked together for about a year and a half on the trait of kindness. And then he turned the table on me and said, "Okay, go big or go home. Do something." And so it really got me thinking about, how do I go beyond my small family and my small community, and how do I do something that's much bigger? And came up with this idea that students or children from a young age all the way up to graduating high school struggle a lot. They have very challenging times now at schools, and they're innately kind, but somehow and sometimes it gets lost. And we see it a lot with anti-bullying programs and with isolation of students and so on. And so I wanted to create something that would essentially give a platform to these children to demonstrate their innate kindness to the rest of the community.
And you have given a good platform. You have a very orchestrated week of events. Can you tell us about some of them and what is upcoming as well?
Yeah, for sure. We actually there are really two streams in Kindness Week. One is we sign up as many schools as we can across the GTA, across the Greater Toronto Area. We have 72 schools signed up right now.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's amazing. We've more than doubled from last year, and this is our second year doing it. We have about 7,000 students who, from west side to east side of Toronto, are out doing deliberate acts of kindness. They do them mostly in their school. It could be writing gratitude cards and giving them to teachers or the principal or to the custodial staff. It could be catching fellow students doing an act of kindness and building a paper chain and then stringing it along down through the corridors, so that over the course of the week the chain gets longer and longer and longer. One school is going out and doing a school cleanup out in the yard and inside the school. Some schools leave the property altogether. They might go down to the local fire hall and express their gratitude to firefighters. They could go to a local supermarket and help carry bags out to the parking lot. On Sunday, we actually had a dance and a singing academy. The Randolph Academy went to a nursing home, and they put on a 30 to 45-minute performance for the residents of that nursing home. So there's no end to the creative ideas that students come up with.
You're right. Tell us, in your words and your experience, why is kindness so important?
That's a good question.
You just know the good feeling it gives you, but why do you personally feel it's very important in your home and in your community?
Well, I actually think that it is a root character trait, that of all the traits out there, if you haven't got kindness as a foundation, you won't be able to build a solid set of other positive traits, such as patience and compassion and love and trust and truth. And I think kindness has to come first. And I think it comes first because it forces you to change your orientation from being a taker to a giver. And because kindness is really just about giving, ultimately giving altruistically, but as a start, giving and then wanting something back. But eventually you just move and move until you just keep thinking. You build that muscle, and it's automatic that you just reach out to give to someone. I think that has to come first, really, before you build any other positive trait.
Yes, I agree with you. And how do people get involved that hear about this Toronto Kindness Week, even maybe just today? How do they get involved for the rest of the week?
Yeah, so the simplest way would be to go to the website, kindnessweek.ca, and register there. Or they could email info@humankindnessproject.ca, and it's never too late. We're running Kindness Week this week, but if a school or a community came to us and said, could we do Kindness Week in April or May or June, or it's like, yeah, let's do it. Let's work on it together and plan it. It doesn't have to be just 1 week. We have 52 to choose from, right?
Yes, exactly, exactly. So I wish you great success with the rest of this week, and ultimately, what is your biggest goal for the outcome of Toronto Kindness Week?
Well, the biggest goal is to go across Canada. In 3 to 5 years, we would love to see this all the way east coast to west coast. The small goals are to learn how to run a nonprofit organization successfully without as much pain as it has taken, as it has produced. It's all great learning, but it's a lot of you've started a lot of things.
Yes,
it's a lot of effort. But everybody's happy. I would love to be able to get out more and see more of the students, because the feedback we do get back from students and from teachers is so positive. It has this ripple effect that these students love what they're doing in the moment, but then a week or 2 weeks or a few weeks later, they still remember what they've done. And it helps build connections and resiliency for these students. And that's what I look forward to seeing more of in the short term, and then seeing it go across Canada in the long term.
Phenomenal. Modya Silver, founder of Toronto, and all the great things. Thank you for talking to us in the Life and Coaching. And have a fantastic week and fantastic.
Great. Thank you so much.